Let's talk about the La Jolla real estate market for the month of May. But before I dive into the statistics, I want to just talk about the headlines. I know the breaking news all last week was there are more homes on the market than before the pandemic. And buyers, it's becoming a buyer's market. Now, one thing to remember, all real estate is local, hyper-local. So what is happening in La Jolla might not necessarily be happening across the country. So let's listen to the statistics and we can be a judge of that. Here we go. There were 55 homes that came on the market. That was an increase of 12.2%. Inventory is increasing. There was 24 homes that went into escrow. That was an increase of 4.2%. There were 25 homes that closed escrow last month. That was an increase of 31.6% from last year. And the average days on the market in homes last month was 17 days. That was less than the month before. That was a decrease of 63%. So that's not going to what the national media is saying. What's the average sales price? $4,336,580. That was a decrease of 16.9%. Prices are tiny bit decreasing. And inventory, we only had 4.1 months supply. That was a decrease from last year at 25%. So homes in La Jolla are not necessarily following what the trend says in the cross country. Let's talk about condos and townhomes. In May, there were 60 townhomes and condos that came on the market. That was an increase of 42.2%. Pendings, there were 19. That was a decrease of 20.3%. Closed transactions, 31. That was an increase of 19.2%. Average sales price was $1,456,001. That was a decrease of 2.3%. And month of supply, 4.4 months of supply, that was an increase of 57.1%. So we have a mixed bag. We have more inventory coming on in the condos and townhomes since last year. We have an inventory that's high, but it hasn't superly increased. However, today we're seeing that a buyer has more bargaining power. So buyers, if you are on the fence, time to jump off of it. Time to make a move. And sellers, you have to price your home in today's current market. Not 2023, not 2024, but for today. If you want more information on this, or you want to talk about listing your home or selling it, buying a home, remember, who you work with matters.